days never seem to last. I've been so hung up on the past. Think I forgot how to laugh. Damn. Pulling my shirt, biting my nails. Damn, my anxiety's giving me hell today. How can I escape? What happened to the good days when things seem so easy? Now things seem so crazy. I just can't relate. What happened to the good days when things seem so easy? Now things seem so crazy. I just can't escape. Drink all the booze. Stayed up till the sunrise. Nothing to do. Smoke till we feel right. Hey, rub me a cigarette, so I can forget my responsibilities. All I care about is my friends and me. What happened to the good days when things seem so easy? Now things seem so crazy. I just can't relate. What happened to the good days when things seem so easy? Now things seem so crazy. I just can't escape. Good days. Good days. Whatever happened to the good days?
Alrighty, everybody. Welcome. How is everyone doing today? Happy Thursday? Yeah, it's Thursday. Spectacular. Okay. I hope everyone's having a wonderful whatever day it is. Thursday, that's what it is. Why, hello there, Moxie. Come here, baby. Come here, baby. Oh, hi, I love you. Yes, I do. Yes, I do. Yeah, hi. Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. Thank you for the kisses. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. What? Got you. You're a good girl, Moxie. Yes, you are. Yes, you are. You're a good girl. What? Boop. Gotcha. Alrighty, so first thing we're gonna do today is we're gonna quickly varnish Alistair. I'm really happy with how he turned out. So we're gonna varnish him. And then we're gonna, excuse me, do the little base thingy. And we should be good to go. I'm gonna change up the music though, as I need something new. Okay. Alrighty. Hey, Swillow, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Okay. Great. Perfect. Let's do a little bit of airbrushing. Oh. Whoopsie. There we go. Okay. Let's get... Okay. Hey Scott, how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Depends on the it depends on how long it's been since you stopped by. As of like February this year, we changed the setup, but it hasn't changed since. But I'm glad you like it. Oh, there we go. Who's calling me? Oh, fucking shit. 1 second, everyone. 1 second. Fucked up. Alright. Okay. God damn it. Can you hear me now? Alright, so I need to go quickly run over to my sister's place. It should take me 15 minutes maximum, assuming there's no like crazy traffic or anything. Like 5 minutes there, dropping off the stuff, and then 5 minutes back. I told her that I would. I got distracted with starting up stream because it was like, oh, 7 o'clock, let's go do that. And I never went over to her place. So I need to go do that really quick so that I'm less of a terrible brother. Yeah, everything's fine. She just needs some stuff, and she can't run to the store right this second, so I'm running it to her, which is fine. That's what siblings are for. But I just need to go do that because I said I'd do it. Exciting. Okay. We're gonna activate the standing desk. Hey, Spud. No, it's all good. It's all good. I just need to go quickly run out of my sister's place. It'll take me just a moment. Completely forgot. Like, it's here calling me and I go, oh, shit. So, alright. So we'll be right back. Don't go anywhere, everyone. We'll be back and we'll be doing some painting today, I promise. I just gotta run over to my sister's apartment. Okay. Thank you, I appreciate that. Alright, I'll be right back. If anyone's like, yo, why the hell's Bob here for so long? Just explain what's going on for me. I appreciate it. Alright, I will see you all in like 15 minutes tops. Thank you, guys. Okay, I'm back. I'm here. I traded my sister a box of Band-Aids for a bag of Red Lobster cheddar biscuits. That was worth the 10 minutes that took. So if you ever wonder what my priorities are, it's Cheddar Bay biscuits. I hope everyone's doing well. Alrighty. No, she hurt her foot. She needed a box of Band-Aids. She just happened to have some cheddar biscuits. I'm not gonna... My sister's not like, I need a Band-Aid, and I'm gonna go, okay, what you gonna give me for them? Not how that went. She's like, do you have some Band-Aids? And I'm like, yeah, I've got millions of them. So I ran her a box of Band-Aids. She just happened to have a bag of Cheddar Bay biscuits, so they're mine now. Thank you, Scott. I'm gonna go fill this up and then we can keep rolling. So, there's this, Hey, Pretty, how you doing? Alright, so, there's this game called Pop-Up Dungeon. I saw it years ago, back when they first proposed it on, Kickstarter, I think? Yeah, Pretty. Love that game. Well, in the main story, or one of the stories, I should say, there's a mission. You drop into a modern restaurant, at more or less what's a Red Lobster, and they have cheddar buoy biscuits rather than Cheddar Bay biscuits. Your goal is to order nothing because you have no money. You have no money. You have to eat as many biscuits as you can before you get kicked out. And it is one of the funniest text adventure games I've ever played. Because that mission was text adventure as compared to the rest of the game, which was like an actual like D&D style dungeon game. So funny. So funny. Well, Pretty, I traded... Alright, I'm gonna just say traded because it's funnier. But I traded a bag of Cheddar Bay biscuits for a box of Band-Aids with my sister. So, today's a win. You wouldn't dare! I know, right? Like, I've got so many boxes of Band-Aids. And I'm closer than the store. She hurt her foot, so it's not like she's gonna hobble around Fred Meyer's. Trying to get a box of biscuits. By a what? Ooh, do you got photos for them? I'd love to see that. That'd be so cool. Oh my god, my sticker's on someone's wet palette. I have no idea what you're talking about, Prinny. Nothing that you've just said was registered to me as any language. It's just so bad for you. This is gonna undo my entire week of walking. I've been exercising, guys. I'm down. How many pounds am I down? To reach my goal of 230 pounds, I need to lose 8.4 more pounds. And that's like 11 or 12 pounds. That's hell yeah. Somewhere. Thank you. Honestly, just walking a mile a day, which takes me... What's my average time? Let's see if it lists it here. Excuse me. Alright, let me check on my app. I love LaCroix. They're so much better than soda. See, because for me, the engaging part about soda is not the sugar or the caffeine. I actually don't give a shit about that. It's the fizz. I am hooked on bubblies. Like... Oh, whoa. Alrighty. Exactly. Well, just don't think of it as sparkling water. It's just like mental. This is just Sparkles thinking about tangerines. Listen, you either like the taste of LaCroix or you don't. There's another brand that's at Target that costs the same called Bubbly. Honestly, they have a stronger flavor than LaCroix. So look for Bubbly as well. LaCroix just came out with a limoncello that tastes so good. Like, this is tangerine that I've been thinking about for a few days. Yeah, like it's like the memory of a tangerine. But the limoncello punches you right in the face. It's like, hello, I'm here and I'm delicious. And it's like, ooh, okay. But no, I like the tangerine, don't get me wrong. It's kind of just like, it's just nice. It's refreshing. It's a great way to get water, too. Because regular water is boring. I don't like crave regular water. You know what I'm talking about? But I crave sparkling water. So I just... It makes it easy. Of course, it's water. Even Coca-Cola hydrates you for whatever its water content is. Sorry, I shouldn't have said it like that. It's not a dumb question. Because some things do not hydrate you, even though they have a water content. Oh, that's so cool. Oh, that's so cool, Swallow. Oh, I need to get my security code so I can log back into Instagram. Excuse me. Alright, let's like that. Woo! Ooh, exciting, Prinny. I normally don't hate bubbly, but there was one flavor. I think it was peach ginger or something like that. Yeah, no, I try to avoid anything like ginger flavored that isn't like ginger ale. That is true. Indeed, indeed. I'm trying to brain to do the stuff. Look at that! I love that. That's so cool. That makes me so happy. My sticker is on stuff out in the world. See, that's too cool. So me and some of my friends found some old machetes in the garage and sliced them up. Oh, I thought you were talking about the machetes. I'm like, what the hell did you slice machetes with? So everyone who redeemed a pin got stickers. I keep forgetting to create the stickers. I'll set a reminder for myself. Remind me at 11 o'clock tonight to create the redeemable stickers on stream. Pog. Alright. Indeed. Whoop! Oh, right. I am not sure. I am not sure if the pins are going to make it in time for Pride Month. So, we will at least have Pride stickers. That's for sure. But I have no idea if the pins are going to make it in time. Yo, looking good. Looking good. Great work with the highlights. Really good work. This is good. I like it. Keep it up. That's fantastic. Indeed. Hi, Moxie. What you doing, baby girl? Moxie is so confused why I left for like 10 minutes and came back. She's like, what are you doing? Okay. That's the plan. Why did he get bad depression? Were you guys gone for a while or something? Oh, yeah, Wizard Pins does a great job. They do a fantastic job. Here, Moxie, hold up, come on. Off the bed. Come on, move. Move. Squishy, squishy, squishy. Alright, good girl. Wait. No, Moxie. You're not putting 2 and 2 together, okay? So what you're gonna do, come here, okay? Come over here. Yeah, you're okay. You're okay. Now wait right here. Now, hold up, wait. Moxie, wait. Dog, I'm trying to put your blanket in the bed so then you can get in between the blanket fully. Okay. How do I explain this to a dog? Okay. Okay. You're okay. Yeah, you're okay. She's all freaked out now. She has no idea what the hell's happening. Okay. Come here. Come here. Yeah. Come here. Oh, good girl. You're okay. Yeah. See? Okay. Good girl. I'm gonna hold you. And then what we're gonna do... Yeah, good girl. Sit on my lap. And then now we're gonna put the blanket down. Okay, Mox. There you go. Oh, good girl. Good girl. Alright, that worked. Because she likes to lay on and have the blanket over her. So she just gets on the bed, and then if I put the blanket over her, she ends up doing this weird winding thing in order to get it under her. And I'm like, dog, I'm trying to save you some time here, make life a little easier, you know. I've got higher order thinking and opposable thumbs. I mean, not to say she doesn't have higher order thinking, but I know what I'm trying to do. And opposable thumbs. So I'm like, let me help you help me to help you. Aw, poor puppy. And when both of us left, he just gave the most pitiful look, grabbed his favorite toy in his mouth, and cried into the toy. Oh, that's so sad. That's so sad. Okay. All right. Aww. How long are you guys going for? I can't imagine you're even gone that long. About 8 hours? Okay, that's a long time. But even then, that's not that long. Come on. Ugh. This was such a bad idea. Don't think you're being clever and, like, decant your stuff. Just keep it in the damn bottle you came in. You're not clever. You're not smart. You're not outdoing someone. You're just making life harder. And I can't put it back in the container because I don't have it anymore. I have made my own mistakes. No, absolutely. That's the biggest thing that I think is super important as a dog owner personally, is admitting when it's my fault. Like, if Moxie tries to tell me she needs to go outside, and I don't recognize it or pay attention enough to notice, and she potties in the house, she doesn't get in trouble. She knows what she's supposed to do. Rathmore TV raid! Welcome everybody. How are you doing? Welcome everybody. Gel Tip or Gel Tip. Thank you so much for the follow. Welcome to the kettle. I'm so glad you're liking what you're seeing. How are you doing? For those of you who are not following the awesome Rathmore TV, give Rathmore TV a follow. How are you doing, Rathmore? How'd stream go? Thank you all so much for the raid. Welcome everybody. Oh, absolutely. That's not his fault. Sometimes when no, it's a funny joke, not gonna say it. Ooh, exciting. Do you got photos? I'd love to see some photos. Ooh, soon. Well, if you've got to go before you get the pictures up, feel free to drop your socials. So like Instagram and jazz like that so people can check it out. But otherwise, I look forward to it. I feel that. I understand. Well, if you've got to head out, as always, stay steeped. I appreciate you stopping by and giving us that raid. Again, for those of you who are not following Rathmore TV, go give Rathmore a follow. Absolutely a friend of the channel. How's everyone doing? Alright, perfect. Now we let this dry. We haven't gotten to our Warhammer figure yet. But soon. But soon. Ooh, exciting, Spud. You got photos? I'd love to see. Oh. Only of the Princeps at the moment. Not a problem. Well, feel free to share what you've got if you want to. No pressure, though, if you want to wait. All right. This is drying. It's looking good. Okay. Where's my... There it is. Like, I just realized that I haven't seen one of my plinths in a while. Okay. Perfect. Alright, stick that down. Perfect. Okay. Not spraying anything, I'm using the air current to help dry. Alright, now we're good. Perfect. Hey, introverted turtles, how you doing? Fantastic. Let's take a look. Yo, looking good. Ah, that's awesome. Beautiful work, seriously. I'm really excited about the base. I really enjoy the weathering on the base. That's cool. Hell yeah. Good work, good work. Keep it up. That's fantastic. Yep. In fact, you'll never see a true circle in real life. A true circle doesn't exist, it only exists in concept. Because the other thing that's important to remember is that real life has pixels too. Whatever the smallest building blocks are, be it protons, neutrons, electrons, or if it's quarks and whatever, that's as small as it gets. And they're not really even circular. So just, if you're ever worried about something being perfect, don't be, because circles aren't even real. That's okay, it happens. You know, that's what honestly makes them beautiful, is that each one's unique in its own way. And even if you can't quite replicate it exactly, I'm sure it still feels excellent. God, I love matte varnishes. Jake, TTV, welcome to the kettle. Thank you so much for the follow. How are you doing? I'm so glad you're liking what you're seeing. All right, looking good. Perfect. Yeah, look at that. See, that's why I like the matte varnishes. They look so sexy and clean. All right, we're gonna put them over here for now. Hey, Goobertown, how are you doing? Ooh, whiskey. Ooh, whiskey. What are you drinking? Well, it's whiskey, but like, which one? That's exciting. Welcome. Do I need any more of the matte varnish? I don't, but I can put it back in the jar. So, highly recommend. Highly recommend. Plastic bottle whiskey on the rocks. Hell yeah. Listen, whatever, I don't know. I'm not gonna judge. Absolutely, I'd love to take a look, Spud. Seagram 7. Ah. So if you're buying it in bulk, I take it that's one of your favorites then? I think my favorite whiskey that I've had, I haven't had too many whiskeys, but I enjoy them, is I had a bottle of Pendleton, and I really enjoyed that. Oh, Sam's Club. I have not ever been to a Kraken's. Isn't Kraken rum, or do they make a whiskey as well? I love Kraken. That stuff's great. If I'm drinking rum, that's what I like. Okay. Alright, well, alright, correction. If I want a really strong dark rum, and I don't have, like, any of, like, my nice rums, it's all good, Prinny. It is Kraken the poison for tonight. Alrighty. Let's now. We've got our. I thought I bought super glue at the store. I guess not. Whoopsie. Welcome back, Haunted.
I can't see anything if I don't touch it. Right now I can't.
They still make Four Locos? That sounds awful. I do not want to drink Four Loco. No. I don't want to drink an energy drink and alcohol. Like, cause that's what a Four Loco is, right? Well then why are you drinking it? Oh, they did. Okay, well that's good. That's such a bad idea anyways. Like, I don't mix Red Bull or anything. What is it, Haunted? I have this feeling you're being facetious, but I can't tell for sure. Oh, you're 10 out of 10 being facetious. Oh, yeah, no, isn't that everyone's favorite job? Like, what? You get paid, like, what? $80 an hour to do that? Like, it's always worth your time. And every time you sit there, you manage to get exactly every drop of paint out, and you don't waste any of a $4 bottle of paint as you transfer it into a dropper. Like, yeah, no. Absolutely great. It's a fantastic job. Like, I can't think of anything that I would love to do more than transfer GW paints to bottles. Alright, here's a question for y'all. What do you all call the dropper bottles? Because I've heard dropper, nipple, and unicorn. What do you all call the dropper bottles? I like the idea of unicorn. Dropper, okay. Oh, gotta get some water in there. Well, that's, I think, people who have children, or like kids most recently, because, like a baby bottle is called a nipple bottle. And so I assume that's kind of where it came from, but I've seen it listed on like Amazon stuff. Cause they're just tiny paint nipples. Are they not? God. Who in the holy... Please never speak again? Nah. Oh. What? What? What is that from? I feel like I know that's... What is that from? Why is that familiar? What show is that from? Hey, we're... Oh, that one. Okay. Yup. I didn't enjoy that movie that much. So, that's why it felt familiar, but I couldn't place it. Alrighty. Let's see how this does. But I like the unicorn bottles. Why did Automod not catch that? Automod has, like, caught people trying to just tell me that they're, like, that it's Tuesday. But someone says, like, only one letter away, and it doesn't catch it. The hell? Automod, we need to talk. Like, right? Like, no one else, like, what the hell? Ooh. Exciting, Rathmore. Thank you so much for dropping a link. I appreciate it. I really do. Go get some sleep, though. Wow! Oh, I love it. Look at those. Those are fantastic. Am I already following you? I think I am. Yeah, I am. Okay. Look at those. I liked it. What the hell is my thing doing? These look awesome. Beautiful work. I love these. What are you using as your backdrop? Is that just a piece of felt? Because that's a clever idea. Beautiful work. I think I thinned this too much. That's okay. That's better than not thinning it enough. And it clogs the living shit out of my brush. That looks awesome! Yeah, I like that. All right, I'm gonna have to grab some felt sheets online. I know, right? What is Cursed City from? Vertigricious? That is such an interesting word. Ah, Age of Sigmar. Okay. That's cool. I appreciate that. Thank you for letting me know. Hog. Oh, is it like out of production or something? Oh, limited run. Why? Oh well. Well, I guess the question is, am I gonna play it? Probably not then. It's super weird. Huh. That's so weird. I don't even know what Warhammer Quest is. Yeah. Is it based on Hero Quest? Good night, Rathmore. As always, stay steep. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out, and thank you so much for that raid. I really appreciate it. Oh. That's cool. It's super weird that they canceled it. Maybe it didn't sell the way they anticipated it would. Perfect. Ugh. Phone. False. I don't know why the hell I said the word phone. Perfect. Alright, we'll clean that out a little more in a little bit. Let's get this model finished. Let's grab our files. This is a PDF, just in case you couldn't tell. But this is a JPEG. You can tell because it's... I don't know. Okay. So the trick here... Perfect. Okay.
You wear your heart on your sleeve these days.
You know then.
Yes, I know.
Don't sit there looking at me like that.
What do you want, Emma? What will
There we go. Look at that.
I can't explain.
I understand. I am old, and you're young and beautiful. This is your first love. You are my last.
Perfect. Okay. Ah, I love it. Alrighty, he's finally done. Take some photos. Soon. Oh, he's tall. Alright, let's finish cleaning our airbrush before we call it good with the airbrush.
I am old, and you're young and beautiful.
Oh.
my host.
All right. I just want to say, not that I have like a problem with it, but it'd be really nice to get some like happy, upbeat music that isn't always about love. Because, like, don't get me wrong, love, think it's fantastic. It's absolutely something to be happy about. But, like, why aren't there more songs just about just like being happy because it's Thursday? Like, that'd be nice. It's not painting, but something I created. This is the first item sculpted and blended and painted. Nice. Looking good. Did it mount to the desk all right and everything? That's excellent. That's super cool. Good. Well, I know. But, like, I want to listen to, like, as someone who is currently single and working to try and be content with that, like, here's the problem that I'm running into. As someone who is single currently and is trying to be content with that fact right now, like, I want to be content with that, and that's fine. Like, and I can work through that on my own. But good God, I understand why people, like, stay sad when they're single, because just trying to listen to happy music, it's just like, I'm in love and love is awesome. And, like, don't get me wrong, it is. But, like, if I'm trying to be happy about, like, just, like, where I am right now and existing and be content with that, rather than constantly feeling like I'm missing something by not having another person in my life, like, don't get me wrong, I want to not be single. I want to find the person who's right for me. But makes it really hard to listen to happy music and try to be upbeat when all the music is like, you're not valid unless you love someone. And I'm like, damn it. Isn't it great that I feel valid and happy because I love someone? It's like, I'm like listening to this music and I'm like, oh my God, this is happy for only so many people. Like, I want generally happy music. Like, does that make sense? Like, not to complain about happy music or being in love, because I don't want to be sour about it. And that's the whole goal of this, like, concept I'm thinking about, is I'm like, I want to be okay with being single so that I'm not sitting here like, Happy Singles Awareness Day. Because I don't want to be that person. That's not who I am, and or nor do I want to be. But I think it's really easy to fall into that because, goddamn, everything makes you feel like you are not a complete person unless you have someone else who, quote-unquote, loves you. Yet the advice is, love yourself before you love another. It's okay, Prinny. No need to be bummed. No need to be bummed. It was my choice. Albeit, my ex also made their bed and had to lie in it. So, you know, the biggest thing to remember is that life is full of choices, and you make and are in control of every choice that you make. And if you're dissatisfied with the choices you're making, find a way to help yourself make different choices. Be that counseling, therapy, whatever it is that you need. Because I was dissatisfied with the choices I was making, but I didn't know how to change that, so I found a professional who could teach me how to make better choices. That's what I go to therapy for. It's just how to learn to be better and more confident in my choices.
So, because that's the biggest thing, is I want to feel content with the place that I am, because I don't want to rush it again. I don't. Like, I've rushed so many relationships, and they've all ended in disaster. So I just don't want to do that anymore. But it's really hard not to rush a relationship when you're made to feel like you're not a complete person because you're not in a relationship. So it's like, I don't care how old you are, never ask someone, oh, when are you gonna get a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a partner? Don't ask those questions. It's never anyone else's business. And it's just like, hi, I'm casually gonna try to bring up the fact that you're making a decision I disagree with. So I don't know where the hell this is coming from. Like, I mean that. Like, I'm not having a bad day or anything. It just, like, popped into my head literally because of the music. Because I'm just like, wow. Like, I have to consciously remind myself while listening to this music that I can find love and or not fixate on the love that I missed out on. That's also a new thing. That's also a new thing. Because, like, what the hell? That's not something I ever expected to think about or have weird feelings about. But the love that I missed out on, that's a new one. That's a new one. Like, it's one thing to mourn an ex because you're, like, grieve, I should say, mourn. Nobody died. But, where was I going with this? Oh, right. So that's been weird. Grieving love that never happened. Well, that did happen, but then didn't happen. That's a weird one, too. Shouldn't say never happened. But just, like, missed opportunity. That feeling that you could have changed something to make it work. Wrong place, wrong time. That's a weird one. That's a unique experience that I didn't expect at all. And that's the most poisonous one to fall into. Because you sit there and you just obsess in hypotheticals of what could have been, and the reality of it is that none of it was real. None of what you hypothesize, none of what you imagined was real or is real. Yet here I am, like, getting heartbroken over something that isn't real. It was so weird. It's the weirdest thing. But either way, let's start painting some. Oh, yeah, absolutely. Like, it's a gamble anyways if your kids are gonna help you. Like, there's no real guarantee that they're not gonna just leave you for dead. And you should just do what you're happy with. Well, and so for me personally, I don't want to be single forever. I want to find someone and share love with them. But I don't want to rush it. I don't want to just fall head over heels for someone who gives me a shred of attention. I want what I find to be genuine and real. And that's a lot harder to find than it sounds. Especially as a gay man. Especially where I live. Like, the people that I have met are wonderful. But it's only been like 3 people. And it's like, is that really the whole pool? Because what happens if I'm dissatisfied? Like, part of me, and I'm not kidding about this, like, part of me wants to move. Just to make it easier to find someone. Because, like, I'm perfectly fine with where I am right now. I made the right decision. And that's the biggest thing that I will stand by for the rest of my life. Is that I made the right decision to be single. I have no regrets or second thoughts about it. But it's just weird. I don't know what I'm gonna do. Well, I appreciate that, Prinny. I really do. You know, maybe channel points and you can just redeem it and I'll marry you. That solves that problem pretty quickly. Do you know how funny and terrible that would be? Alright, let's pick some more music. I think the biggest thing that I'm personally like resolved to find is I want to find love that kind of like organically grows from friendship. Where really we become friends first. Like that's kind of what I'm looking for. I've had bad experiences. I guess, I don't know. It's hard to say. I really don't know what the right choice is. I think that's really the biggest thing that I'm stuck on. I don't know what decisions to make. So it makes me feel kind of lost. Because like, what do I do? The thing that I have to remind myself is there's no right choice, but there's no wrong choice either. Yeah, no, exactly. Which model was this? Oh, Rocky. No, I don't know what model that was. I've got an art card that I didn't label. Okay. Alright, now we're gonna do red. Well, we've got a few little bits to do, and then we gotta do red. We'll see how that goes. Oh, right. I never figured out my music. Never found music. Let's see. I need some. What's a good song that I can kind of jive to? Oh, Glass Animals just dropped a new song today. Or doesn't sound like a new song. Is this just a re-upload? What is this single? I swear to God that I've already heard this. But it says it dropped today. Yeah, okay. Alrighty. It's Alarith time, finally. Yeah. See, alright, this is the weird one. This is the weird sentence, Prinny. But, like, you never know who you're gonna find or where, kind of deal. And that's, like, the one thing about, like, it's one, weird, because it's like, okay, where are boundaries and what are those expectations? Why do I want to do this? Should we do Radiant Violet? But, like, online, like, on the internet, like, especially with, like, streaming and stuff, like, I wouldn't ever, like, date a viewer. But, like, there's also that, like, randomness of, like, what if? It's a really weird thought, and I'm always like, no, that's a bad idea. But it's just always that, like, weird idea, right? I don't know, maybe what I'm saying doesn't make any sense. I would wonder if other streamers have thought about this. Quinacridone Red. I think we'll try using Radiant Violet as the... Really? Actually, what if we use our flesh tint? That actually could look really good. What's the right deep red? How should we shade this red? I need like a dark red, like almost a maroon. But I don't have maroon. So I wonder if we can make maroon. Let's see. Yeah. I think what we'll do is we'll take some cadmium red. We want that really vibrant, bright red. Okay. Let's see how Asphaltum and Quinacridone Red look. I need to get a little small glass plate for doing mixing. about you, I'm in my head. Even without you, I still feel dead. Gonna run back to you like I don't mind if you fuck up my life. Alright, I think I know what I'm doing. Again, keyword here's think.
Can you come a little bit closer to me? My room is a mess, can't really decompress. But I wanna show you this movie. Saw it last week, still can't get it off my chest. It's about a man who's short on his patience. Living off a couple bucks, never really asked for much. Is he just fucked up or is he going crazy? Wait, this is the best part. When he shouts his trademark, I just wanna feel it. I don't wanna get through this. It's real. It's my one request.
Yeah, let's grab a little bit of Portland Cold Grey. It's a little brighter than I'd like, but that's the hope. So I don't want it to quite turn purple. Alright, let's see how that goes.
And I get the feeling he's speaking right to me. I'm not one to believe, never really been naive. Something in his face just cuts right through me. The amount he gave, what little he received.
Okay.
I can see truth in the way he's dealing. A little like me, a little devoid of feeling. Could it be the same breath that we're breathing? So quiet on set, I haven't memorized my lines yet. I just wanna feel it. All of my senses going crazy. Maybe I'm dying, maybe I'm breaking. Stuck in place, just standing here shaking. I'm quaking, and I wanna. What is this color that I'm seeing? What is this feeling that I'm feeling? Could it be love? Could it be healing? So freeing. Wanna feel all my senses going crazy. Maybe I'm dying, maybe I'm breaking. Stuck in place, just standing here shaking. I'm quaking.
My oh my oh my oh my, that money's not for me. My oh my, I don't gotta hit the lotto cause I got it I'm loving for free. My oh my. Let's get a little bit more of asphaltum in here, and then I think we'll actually be good. And then let's see how we look. Living for free. But this means we do have to do all of this today. I don't gotta hit the lotto cause I got a lot of loving for free. Loving for free. Wrong, it's too bad when the hit. Well, thank you. Thank you. How you doing, Goobertown? been a bit since I've seen you. What have you been up to? Smooth blends indeed. Okay, I think that's a shadow color we can work with. Alright. Now we're gonna grab quinacridone red. Then we're gonna grab flesh tint and we're gonna put that down to dance. Oh, nice, nice. You just chilling out tonight? Oh, go mad. The human, we got hands and hearts and noses. So stop and smell the roses. Okay. Bad. Let's start down here and let's just move our way up and see how it looks. Did you go mad? Only you remember we got hands and hearts and noses. So stop and smell the roses. Bad. I can only imagine. We got hands and hearts and roses. The roses. Okay. So far, so good there. Ah, the Wapelius spell brush is super good. I got it. It's somewhere around here. But it's awesome. Okay, next color. Excuse me. All right, let's try our... Should probably use a different brush. Ah! I don't think you're being a heathen at all. The only oil I use is Nuln oil. That's a great sentence. Oh, Still a Rebel does great work. Okay, not bad. Okay, not bad. Let's change up our brush, though. It's getting muddy out. Honestly, my opinion on oils is they either jive with you or they don't. And if they don't, well, then don't worry about it. Because you can achieve just as smooth of blends with acrylics as you can with oils. It just depends on how you like to paint. That's really, in my opinion, all it boils down to. Absolutely. Also, though, as a note that's really important, don't airbrush your oils. You can, but you have to be super careful. You need to double check that your oils don't contain cadmium, because cadmium is most dangerous when in an aerosol. Like, you can actively poison yourself by airbrushing a cadmium-based paint, so be careful. So, only reason I'm mentioning that is because airbrush and oils came up in the same sentence. But yeah. Yeah, absolutely. No, I knew what you meant. I just wanted to clarify because it popped up and it's not something that comes up often. Because especially as people like myself, where when I first started oils, I'm like, oils, okay, they're just acrylics. But I was doing some research and I was like, oh my god, because I learned that airbrushing cadmium can be really dangerous. This is the part of this model that I dislike, actually, is this detail right here. I loathe it. Heavy metal painting indeed. Because also, like, when else would you airbrush a cadmium-based anything? You don't, it doesn't come up often. But yeah, cadmium-based paints, if you airbrush them, you can poison yourself. So don't do it. Yeah, you want to be careful with printer resin. That shit can be gnarly. Yeah, I'm never painting armor like this again. This is awful. Yeah, I've learned through this process that this is where I'm kind of falling apart on this. I've gotta figure something out. There's gotta be a better way to do this. This is too... Well, at least in this, I'm learning that I can't stand armor details like this, so I will avoid armor like this in the future. Or specifically painting it like this. Because it looks really good, but good God. Yeah, mistakes were made with this model. I don't want to give up, but part of me wants to just yeet this thing and move on. But I love everything else that I did on it. Any ideas what I can do? I've kind of painted myself into a corner here.
If you don't fight the current and flow with it,
I know, right? Well, and I'm really happy with my colors. I agree. Hmm. I know exactly what I want to do for the base. So, just a question, Goober, I guess. Do you think I should stop painting where I'm at and then just pivot to working on the base, or what do you think? This is one of the only, alright, this is the only model I've ever had this problem with. So it's kind of a unique issue that I want to try to overcome is, what the hell do I do with the fact that I honestly am not having fun anymore? Yeah. I chose base last. So I normally do face last. Alright, I think I'm gonna just pin everything, like just getting the lines. Do I just call it? It's a hard decision to make. All right. Here's what I think we're gonna do. We're gonna take a break. Even with yeah, we're gonna pause for now. We're gonna pause. Alright, let's put this. Let's put this blend in this bag. There. We'll fitch that out. Whiskey break? Probably. Alright, let's wash this off and then we'll do a little bit of assembly for another model that we can paint up on Saturday that I know will be a lot of fun. Because we finished a model today, so I'm feeling good about that. I'm so uninspired, but also like inspired. Like, that's the problem with that model. I really painted myself into a corner. All right, the hell is this music? Okay, let's put away the paints. Oh, that's cadmium red. I almost put the wrong red back in the tube. That's the nice part about the oils is you can put them back in the tube. Never had any problems from doing that. It's been just spectacular. So, like, look at all of this flesh tone. Like, look at all that flesh tone. That's a ton of paint. Perfect. Oh yeah, like that's the thing, is that per tube, it's $12 to $60 depending on the paint. If you're getting like artist quality, like if you're gonna start painting with oils, buy student grade to start. Don't, because if you don't like them, they're really expensive and they're hard to sell. I mean, they'll last a long time, but that's not really a You don't want to spend $300 on paint and then not use it. Like, trust me, I've done that. And it sucks. I've spent a lot on acrylics to now use oils. So take my advice. Use the paints you like, but find the ones you like. I didn't know that I would like oils until way later, so there's nothing I can do about that. But with oils, you don't know, so be careful, because you already have all your acrylics. Okay. I want to paint this guy. What the hell is this? Yeah, exactly, Haunted. Yeah. Now I know how that goes. This is Tricky Ricky. It's Blood Carrot Knight's character. It's a raccoon that's like peddling goods. Should be a lot of fun. Not the dog, the raccoon. Absolutely, Spud. It was wonderful to see you. As always, stay steeped. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. I don't know why that ad sounded me. I swear. Alright, we're gonna do just sprues to start. Just like that. Is this Florence and the Machine? It's not, but it sounds like her. Wow, okay. That's so cool. I love this model. This is cute. Alright, this is a fun model. And I think we're going to go back to doing pinning. Especially because of the way this assembles. It actually assembles really cleanly. Like, really cleanly. So I think we're going to pin this model, and we're going to try to paint it up more or less the way that I would acrylics. We're going to see how that goes. I think we'll get some... I think this will go well, and we can kind of transition into what I want to do with oils, which is to start treating the models. I've been shortcutting my painting time by painting the fully assembled model, and it's made my life harder, honestly. I haven't shortcut anything, honestly. So... Oh, yeah. I'll be right back. I'm gonna grab Bob. We'll see you all in about 5 minutes. Don't go anywhere. But I'll be right back. I gotta go use the restroom.
I'm back. I'm back. Have to go use the restroom. How you doing, Legendary Action? Good to see you. Welcome, welcome. Hope everyone's having a wonderful day. Thank you, Doma Fox. How you doing? Good to see ya. How's your week been going? I honestly don't know, Haunted. I honestly don't. Like, honestly, the Bob Ross cardboard cutout has been the best Christmas gift I've ever received. Because I think that's the reason why. I think Bob's key, yeah. Honestly, historically, I've always had... the majority of people who watch my stream lurk rather than active watch, which is fine. I love that. I love my lurkers. I also love the people who chat with me. I love everyone who watches, but when I leave, the lurkers don't really leave either. So I don't know if that's part of it, but like, it's kind of always been that way for me, which is weird because I've realized that is not normal. You're a lurker. Indeed you are. Oh my god. Were you... Alright, did you hear what I said, Goobertown? So... I'm working on this model that's really, really bright. Really, really bright. Goobertown shows up and goes, "Ah, my eyes!" And then doesn't respond back at all. And I'm like, now I feel bad. I can't throw shade because you're not here. So that's the secret. It's all good. It's been good, busy as ever. Been updating a lot of my overlay HUDs for my Twitch channel. Hell yeah. Listen, busy's good. I'm glad to hear that. Alright, we got mold lines. Why do I know this song? What song is this? Huh, I've never heard this song. But it sounds really familiar. Why? Okay, let's grab our files. Let's grab a JPEG. I just came up with that stupid joke and I love it so much right now. Perfect. Well, for whatever reason, all right, beautiful. It's looking good.
I have to say, my new ADHD meds are spectacular. My thoughts are easier to manage. I don't lose my thoughts that were in my head as often. I have this incredible sense of calm and just this overwhelming clarity that I've never had before. And it hasn't impacted my capacity to think, problem solve, or communicate in any way, but I panic less. Like, a great example is I got a notification that there's an issue with one of my bills. Normally, that would have immediately dialed me all the way up to like 30. Like, out of 10. And like, I'm like full on like sweating and panicking and like shaking because I'm like, oh God, what if I get in trouble because the bill didn't pay correctly? Like, and I just immediately start like over processing all of these possible scenarios of where things could go wrong and I'm doomed or screwed or whatever. And it just doesn't happen on this medication. Like, that stopped. I don't fidget anymore. Like, I peel my nails. Like, look at that. Look at that. I don't peel my nails anymore. Like, my nails are actually starting to be able to grow back in properly. I don't peel my nails anymore. I don't tap my foot, bounce my leg, or anything. So like when I'm painting, everything in my head goes really quiet because I'm super duper focused on the painting. It's where I get a lot of my joy from and satisfaction. And that's what really brought me to painting, was that it was something that kept everything quiet. I could focus without getting distracted, which was an incredible opportunity for me. And it's why I fixated and enjoyed painting so much. I still do enjoy painting. But the best way that I can describe it is that now, all the time, is like when I'm painting. I'm not sitting there hearing 30 million thoughts. I don't feel like I need to shout over everybody, because if I don't say the words out loud right now for someone else to remember, it's gone. I'm able to actually like hold on to my thoughts and reasonably chill, so I'm interrupting people less. I just feel better. Like, I found myself saying the other day, I was just sitting there and I just all of a sudden went, oh my God, this is the happiest I think I've ever felt in my entire life. And I was doing the dishes. And like, atomoxetine. I don't know the brand name. And that doesn't mean it's going to work as well for everyone else, because I'm also on an anti-anxiety. But it's been incredible. Like, I'm more productive at work because I'm able to stay focused better. Yeah. So my advice is, if you struggle with anything, go talk to a professional. I was always kind of skeptical of medication because, like, there are some horror stories out there, but honestly, I'm kind of mad at myself that I didn't try this sooner. I could have saved myself so much pain. Now, of course, I learned from it, but my life became personally unmanageable due to it, because last November I became single. I left my ex, and then two of my best friends moved out of state, and then my other best friends got different jobs, and just honestly, there weren't people at my house that often because we were all quarantining together when quarantine started. And what I'd learned now being on my own is that my friends were even more amazing and are more amazing than I ever even gave them credit for. They helped me so much with managing my ADHD that when they left, I kind of fell apart. Honestly. I do have Bob. Bob's not very talkative. That's the only problem. But trust me, I've tried. So that had been really rough to kind of go from like everything's fine to all of a sudden I can't function as a human because my whole life I've always had someone around me. I've been a serial monogamist my entire life. Like, this is the first time, this is the longest I've ever been, like, actually seriously single. I'm not kidding. Like, since I started dating. And I started online dating when I was, like, 14. So it's been an interesting experience, to say the least. Which, be careful with online dating. I met some interesting folks along the way. Okay. Any other mold lines? Alright, no mold lines. No mold lines. Hello there. I guess it'd be hello there. So, I've always been surrounded by people who help me with my ADHD. And now that I'm on my own, woo! I was not ready for that. I was not ready for that. I did not realize that I actually, like, that was the thing. I didn't realize I had ADHD. Because everyone else around me just put up with it and or just, like, the only person who literally ever asked me seriously was my sister. She called me one day and she's like, Emerson, I don't know which it is. I don't know if it's ADHD or autism, but you got something. Are you talking to someone about that? She's the only person to ever call that out. Literally, in my entire life. Like, everyone else has just always, like, kind of helped or just accepted that Emerson's just crazy. Which I'm not crazy, and crazy's the wrong term, but, like, you know, quirky and weird. Because I shout over people and talk about random facts and know everything about random shit because I hyperfixate on learning. I read science textbooks cover to cover. That was the first clue. That was the first clue. So. Woo, Simon! Hell yeah! Welcome, welcome. How you doing? Redeeming a pin. Alrighty, we got 2 pins redeemed this month. That's fantastic. How you doing, Simon? Good to see ya. So, which, listen, a kid being interested in science is perfect and wonderful. But, like, when I sequester myself to only reading science books, and I read it cover to cover, rather than doing my homework, while that's exciting and passionate, important to start paying closer attention because that might be hyperfixation, which is fantastic if managed correctly. The trench coat is full of potions! 100 bad days made 100 good stories. So, don't get me wrong. Like, I love the fact that I can find something and... Oh yeah, that's the stuff. Hey, buddy, can I interest you in some potions? Can I interest you in a sundial? Thank you, Simon. I love this model. This is from Blood Carrot Knights. I love Blood Carrot Knights. They're the ones who did the Dreamer. So I'm sure y'all remember this beauty. So this was done by Blood Carrot Knights. Well, of course, the paint job was done by me. Mushrooms and grass were me as well. But the rock, leaf, and dude. Yeah. Oh yeah, no, he turned out beautifully. This is one of my favorite models that I've ever painted. So, needless to say, I'm a huge fan of Blood Carrot Knights. I backed their Kickstarter that they did. I hope you're okay, Simon. The kidney infection sounds terrible. I hope you're doing okay. Bad days made 100 good stories. I hope you feel better soon. Like, absolutely, I hope you have a speedy recovery. That sounds awful. Good. Yes. Go see the doctor, get some hella antibiotics, and kick the living shit out of that infection. That is, yikes. Alright, so this is such a cute character. Look at this. Yeah, little raccoon. Part of me wants to paint him up as a Tanuki and paint him like Tom Nook instead. Because isn't Tom Nook a Tanuki or is he a raccoon? Trash pandas are great. I like the idea. Someone mentioned making the bottle, the round bottle, like a bottled slime. Okay, that's what I thought. So I've got kind of a couple of options. Do I go full raccoon or Tanuki? But this all fits together beautifully. Look at this. He's so cute. So the idea, though, is that we're going to paint him in pieces instead of assembled, because I just need to start going back to doing pinning, because look how hard in there is going to be to paint. But right there, now it's accessible. So I just have to accept the fact that I want to paint in pieces. It's how I've almost always painted my minis, and for some godforsaken reason I started to just pre-assemble them, and I think Goober made the joke that it looks better on stream, but I don't know if it was a joke. It might have been serious, but I think that's part of the reason why I started doing it, and it's made my life a hell. So we're gonna start doing these things parted out again. We're gonna start pinning our models again, because that's key. Okay. Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate that, Simon. Well, and that's the thing. Also, I'm trying to recapture the spirit of the stream. Just in general. I feel like I kind of lost that. I don't know if anyone else has felt that way, and my feelings will not be hurt. I am wearing the shirt. Yeah, I wear this shirt all the time. I love this shirt. I wear this shirt all the time. Like, our days almost never sync up where I'm wearing this. Wow, what the hell was that dialed all the way up to 20? Oh yeah, me too. I love this shirt. Like, this is one of my favorite shirts. I love it especially because it's not only like a gay shirt, but a Warhammer shirt. It's A+ in my book. Okay, let's use our small drill bit. Indeed, I'm so excited for Pride Month this year. This is one of the reasons why I like resin or injection molded plastic, is you can drill most of the time without worrying about melting. Because if it's plastic, it's gonna melt. So remember that with hard plastic, it's gonna melt when you drill it. So you gotta keep your plastic cooled. Gotta keep your plastic cooled.
Alright, look at that. Damn, there's no pinholes on that diameter. Nope. So close. So close. It's all good. Look at that. Ooh, I like this song. I like this. It's called Favorite T-Shirt. That's funny timing. This is a good song. Trust me, it has nothing to do with the t-shirt. The song so far is, it's my favorite t-shirt and you're wearing it, which is why it's my favorite t-shirt. It is. I just can't escape romance music. Maybe it's the world trying to tell me something. It's my favorite t-shirt. Yeah, that's cute. My favorite t-shirt. Alright, we'll glue these. That's one of the fun tricks, is you can glue your pins. Because it's super glue, so if you try hard enough, it'll come off. My favorite t-shirt. Because we want it to not do that too. Oh, I appreciate that, Simon. I really do. I keep getting all of these sexy songs. At this point, I'm gonna stop complaining. Okay, we need a long pin. Well, I don't think you were here earlier, Simon, but I was lamenting. I'm like, why are there no just like general like I'm just happy because like my fucking toaster works? Like, don't get me wrong. I think the I'm happy because I found someone music is cute, but also at the same time,
the I'm happy because my toaster works would just be a refreshing change of pace. Like, maybe that's just me. Maybe I'm just weird. Oh, there's another one that's about the same length. Perfect. I thought we could find one. Why the hell am I not just using my tweezers? That is the best explanation this whole night. That has been the single-handedly best explanation this entire night. Terrible joke. I'm not meaning it. It's absolutely 10 out of 10 a joke. But same with taking baths together. That's probably the darkest joke I've ever made on this channel. There, look at that. Perfect. That's exactly how I wanted that to look. Tweezers, again. Where did I put them? I put them away. Damn it. Good. Good, that means that was a good joke. Alright, now we need another pin. Good. Oh, hey look, 2 pins of the exact same length. Okay. Good. It's still a bad joke I made. Like, terrible, awful, naughty steep. The only problem with pins... Yeah, I agree. There's a time and place for everything. There's absolutely an inappropriate time to make a joke like that. The only problem with pins that you have to be careful of is that there's small pieces of metal. So if you drop it and they're on the floor and you step on it, you're gonna hurt yourself. So you gotta be careful. Alright. So you gotta be careful. There, see, look at that. Beautiful. Alright, we got 2 pins there. 2 pins here. We've only got 1 pin here. So we're going to do a second pin right here. Just like that. Oop. I almost skewered myself, which would not be good. Got it. Alright, perfect. The reason why you want to do 2 pins is that it keeps it fixed in place. We're going to need to glue these pins. Absolutely, go grab a snack. Snacks are important. Yeah, and see, now it doesn't rotate. If I don't have constant attention, I start doing crimes. I am gonna paint each one of those separate because I don't do things in moderation. I go to just either end of the extreme, so I either fully assemble it or I fully paint it in pieces. Well, because, alright, well, I make that joke, but let's actually, like, walk through what exactly is happening and why I've made this decision. So I could glue the tail on. Like, the tail would probably be a fine addition. Like, let's say I pull these pins out, and let's say we glue the tail on. Like that, right? That's not bad. It's not crazy. I could probably get away with gluing the tail on. Yeah, I could probably get away with gluing on the tail. Monster. So that's a possibility. This arm right here, in there is going to be kind of hard to get painted. And I agree that it's doable. but it looks just fine on its own. Like, it has a natural break. It doesn't feel like it needs to be, like, gap-filled. Like, that's the cool thing about this sculpt, is that it doesn't feel like it needs to be gap-filled, which that's a huge deal. If it felt like it needed to be gap-filled, I would 100% glue it on. That's always my rule. If it needs gap-filling, I don't paint it separate. I always paint gap-fill pieces as one contiguous block. Because I'm not going to paint up my model and then gap-fill it. Yeah, that would be awful. Start smearing some green stuff all over my nicely painted model. Nah. And then this piece, and I'm just kind of walking through this not to like disprove you, but also just to validate what you're saying also at the same time, is that I want to walk this through verbally, because there's a really good chance I'm wrong too. And that I'll paint this model and I'll go, ah, shit, I should have really glued this together. Hey, Reblis, how you doing? So I'm mostly worried about right in here. No gap fill needed there. The best part is that with this part right here, where the gap fill would be needed, it's 100% hidden by the backpack. So while normally, absolutely, this piece would get glued on, like 10 out of 10 glued on, look at that. Like, the only part that needs a little bit of gap fill is right there. What is it? So that's the only part that needs to be gap filled. But I think in here, in this area, is going to be harder to paint than it is going to be to gap fill that. Nice, okay. That's honestly hysterical. I thought they collabed with KFC. I know that went up in flames, kind of, but... So, let's see, one spot that needs gap filling. We could absolutely, I think, glue the head on. Head on, apply directly to the forehead. Like, that wouldn't be an issue. But I kind of like having the disembodied head. It's more entertaining, in my opinion. It's the kind of aesthetic that I live for in my life. Like, what's the best way to paint a raccoon? Without its head on. Like, you don't know what the hell you just heard. You wonder if you're gonna be okay. Is the person you're talking to okay? Like what's going on right now? Do you need to call the police? Like, yeah, see? That's the goal. It's like, just like, look, just be like, ooh, boom. Ah, KFC botched it. I didn't know that. Intriguing. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm thinking. So yeah. That's the thinking, at least. And I'll probably regret this. Most likely. Knowing me, I'll regret this. But it'll be a learning opportunity anyways. I see. It happens. It happens. One sec. Yeah, that's a bit of a failing. All right, let's grab our glue. This is the real sin that I'm committing. Is gluing a temporary pin. Like, out of everything that I'm doing, that's the real sin I'm committing here. Because I fully intend to yoink these pins out later. I need more glue. Glue. Give me glue. Look at this. See, this looks good. This is going to be great for painting. Yeah, see, this is gonna be fun to paint. Oh, tabletop gamer! Hey, tabletop gamer! Oh my god, it's 10:42! I'm way over time. I've been having fun tonight. Alright, my left calf is not happy. I need to stretch that really quick. TabletopGamer.com! Thank you for that raid! Welcome, everybody. Welcome, welcome. New pals indeed. Oh, God. I've been going on walks every single day this week, which is wonderful, but my left calf is needing... Nah, I didn't update the title. We're not doing Warhammer right now. We're painting something from Blood Carrot Knights. It's a raccoon merchant who's peddling potions. So we're currently just getting everything ready for pinning. So that's the plan. Good to know. Good to know, Revelus. I appreciate that. Indeed. Absolutely, Tabletop. As always, stay steep. Thank you so much for stopping by. I appreciate the raid.
For those of you who are not following tabletopgamer.com, go give tabletopgamer.com a follow. Absolutely a friend of the channel. Absolutely a friend. Perfect. It's gonna be interesting for sure. Perfect. Alrighty. Ugh. Alrighty, everybody. I think we're gonna keep the raid train going. Don't go anywhere. We are gonna pass you along to someone awesome, I promise. But it is almost an hour past when I needed to be done, so... you know. Perfect. Alrighty. But this is looking good. It's tea time. Oh, I wish. I'm out of chamomile. But I put away all the pids. So we're good in that respect. Perfect. I need to stretch my legs. It's raid time indeed. Nope, that's the wrong button. There we go. Alrighty, everybody. Thank you all so much for a spectacular stream tonight. We finished up our awesome figure right here. It's a 10-year anniversary Alistair for Kingdom Death Monster. And I'm super satisfied with how he turned out, so I can't wait to play with him, which is going to be just so much fun. And then we pivoted from Warhammer to putting together the Blood Carrot Knights figure, but that'll be fun. So we'll keep painting him up on Saturday, so look forward to that. We'll be streaming noon Pacific Standard Time, going till probably about 3 Pacific Standard Time this Saturday. Having family over for dinner, which is going to be a blast, but that means that I can't go late on Saturday. But we're going to get a 3-hour stream, which is fantastic. So it's about as long as these streams go on the weeknights, which is fantastic. Otherwise, we stream Tuesdays, Wednesdays, Saturdays. Tuesday, Thursday, Saturdays. Tuesday, Thursdays, 7 p.m. Pacific Standard Time, going until about 10 o'clock, sometimes 11 if I lose track of time. And then Saturdays from noon until this Saturday, specifically 3. Next Saturday, we'll hopefully be able to go as late as 5 or 6. We'll see. So, thank you all so much for just a spectacular stream tonight. I really, really appreciate it. Let's find someone on who would be fun to raid. Oh, I'm tired. Alright, let's see who's on. Whoop, whoop. Let's raid Late Night Painter.
Late Night Painter is a newer painter. So please, everyone, queue up. Let's make an absolute blast of a raid. Let's go surprise them and give them a wonderful night. So, as always, everybody, stay steeped. Thank you so much for stopping by and hanging out. Huge shout out to, tabletopgamer.com, who rated us, and Rathmore TV, who also rated us. So, thank you both so much for fantastic raids tonight. I'm really excited to get working on this model on Saturday, so hopefully I'll see you all at noon Pacific Standard Time. Stay steep, and let's raid.